G'day, wildlife enthusiasts! Today we're diving into a world unlike any other, a place teeming with life and bursting with color. We're going down under to the land of Oz, but this time we're going underwater. Get ready to explore the wonders of the Coral Sea. This underwater wonderland is home to the Great Barrier Reef. The Coral Sea is an underwater kingdom with hidden treasures. It's a biological hotspot, a place where life explodes in colors and shapes. So, strap on your snorkel, adjust your diving mask, and get ready for an adventure. We're about to plunge into the heart of the Coral Sea. The Coral Sea is like the heart of the ocean, pumping life into the surrounding waters. It's a delicate ecosystem, a tapestry woven together by countless species, each playing a vital role. At the heart of this underwater kingdom are the coral reefs. These aren't just rocks, mates. They're living organisms, tiny animals called polyps that build these massive structures over thousands of years. The reefs provide shelter, food, and breeding grounds for an incredible array of marine life. Imagine swimming through a forest, but instead of trees, you're surrounded by coral. There are staghorn corals that look like underwater antlers, brain corals with their intricate maze-like patterns, and delicate sea fans swaying in the current. And the fish, they're everywhere you look, from the bright stripes of the clownfish to the majestic colors of the parrotfish. The Coral Sea is a kaleidoscope of underwater beauty. But it's not just the fish that make this place special. The Coral Sea is home to a diverse range of creatures, each more fascinating than the last. We're talking about 6 of the world's 7 marine turtle species, including the majestic green sea turtle. These gentle giants graze on the seagrass, playing a vital role in maintaining the health of the ecosystem. Then there are the sharks. Now, I know some folks get a bit nervous about sharks, but they're crucial to the balance of the ocean. The Coral Sea is home to gray reef sharks, white-tip reef sharks, and even the occasional hammerhead. And let's not forget the rays, gliding effortlessly through the water like underwater birds. Manta rays, eagle rays, and stingrays, oh my, the Coral Sea has them all. Now you might be thinking, Steve, this all sounds amazing, but how does it all work? Well, the Coral Sea operates on a delicate balance, a bit like a well-oiled machine. At the heart of this balance is the coral reef ecosystem. Think of the coral reefs as the skyscrapers of this underwater city. They provide shelter for countless fish, crustaceans, and invertebrates. These critters, in turn, become food for larger predators like sharks and groupers, keeping their populations in check. But the reefs aren't just homes. They're also nurseries. Many species of fish lay their eggs amongst the coral branches, offering protection from hungry mouths. The reefs are like underwater kindergartens, essential for the survival of countless young marine creatures. And let's not forget about the algae. These tiny plants living within the coral polyps play a crucial role in providing food and oxygen through photosynthesis. It's this delicate dance between plants, animals, and the environment that makes the Coral Sea so unique and important. Section 2, A City Under the Sea, Biodiversity in the Coral Sea. Now let's talk numbers for a moment. The Coral Sea boasts an incredible diversity of life, rivaling any rainforest on land. We're talking over 3,000 species of fish, imagine that. From the tiny, colorful anthias darting amongst the coral branches to the massive whale sharks cruising through the open ocean, the variety is simply mind-blowing. And it's not just about the fish, mates. The Coral Sea is also home to over 700 species of coral, creating a kaleidoscope of colors and shapes. Each coral species provides a unique habitat for different creatures, adding to the overall biodiversity of this incredible ecosystem. But wait, there's more. The Coral Sea also supports a significant number of sea turtles, seabirds, and marine mammals. We're talking about dugongs, those gentle giants of the sea gracefully grazing on seagrass meadows. And let's not forget about the whales, migrating through these waters, their haunting songs echoing through the deep. Section 3. From Giants to Microscopic Wonders, A Tapestry of Life. Now, we've talked about the big guys, but let's not forget about the little fellas. The Coral Sea is teeming with microscopic life, the unsung heroes of this underwater metropolis. We're talking about plankton, the base of the food chain, providing sustenance for countless marine creatures. And then there are the invertebrates, the creepy crawlies of the sea. But don't let that fool you. These guys are crucial to the Coral Sea's health. We're talking about crabs, lobsters, shrimps, and countless other critters, each playing a vital role in maintaining the balance of this complex ecosystem. From the tiniest plankton to the largest whale shark, every creature in the Coral Sea is interconnected. It's a delicate tapestry of life, woven together over millions of years, and it's our responsibility to ensure its survival for generations to come. Section 4. The importance of coral nature's engineers. Now let's get back to those incredible coral reefs. These underwater structures aren't just pretty to look at, they're essential for the very survival of the Coral Sea. They're like the foundations of a city, providing structure and stability to the entire ecosystem. You see, coral reefs act as natural breakwaters, protecting coastlines from erosion caused by waves and storms. They're like the guardians of the coast, shielding human settlements from the raw power of the ocean. But it's not just about protection, mates. Coral reefs also play a vital role in supporting fisheries. The abundance of fish and other marine life found within these ecosystems provides food and livelihoods for millions of people around the world. And let's not forget about tourism. The Coral Sea, with its stunning beauty and incredible biodiversity, attracts visitors from far and wide, generating income and creating jobs for local communities. It's a win-win situation for both people and nature. The Coral Sea is a bustling city, teeming with permanent residents. It's a vital stopover for migratory species. They rest, refuel, and reproduce here. Humpback whales travel from Antarctica to give birth. Calves gain strength in sheltered lagoons. It's not just whales. Seabirds like albatross rely on it too. They fuel their flights with fish and squid. The Coral Sea is like a bustling airport, a hub for ocean wanderers. But the connection to the Coral Sea isn't just about the animals, mates. Humans have been drawn to these waters for centuries. The indigenous peoples of Australia, the Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander communities, have a deep spiritual connection to the sea, their culture intertwined with the rhythms of the ocean for tens of thousands of years. For these communities, the Coral Sea is more than just a body of water. It's a source of sustenance, a place of cultural significance, and a living library of their history and traditions. Their stories, passed down through generations, speak of ancestral beings who shaped the land and the sea, reminding us of the enduring bond between humans and the natural world. Today, modern explorers, scientists, and adventurers are continuing to unravel the mysteries of the Coral Sea. Using cutting-edge technology, they're mapping the seafloor, discovering new species, and gaining a deeper understanding of this complex and vital ecosystem. The Coral Sea isn't just a haven for wildlife, it's also a vital source of food and livelihoods for people. Sustainable fishing practices are essential for ensuring the long-term health of these ecosystems and the communities that depend on them. Think about the tuna, those powerful fish that migrate through the Coral Sea, their silver scales flashing in the sunlight. Tuna fisheries provide jobs and economic opportunities for coastal communities. But it's crucial that we manage these fisheries responsibly, ensuring that we don't take more than the ocean can replenish. And let's not forget about the humble prawn, a staple in many Aussie kitchens. Prawns are caught in the deeper waters of the Coral Sea, and again, sustainable fishing practices are essential for maintaining healthy prawn populations and minimizing impacts on the surrounding ecosystem. The Coral Sea is like a garden. We can harvest its bounty, but we must do so in a way that ensures its productivity for generations to come. Section 4. Unlocking Nature's Secrets, the Coral Sea's Potential for Scientific Discovery. But the Coral Sea's riches extend beyond its fisheries. This underwater world holds immense potential for scientific discovery, offering clues to unlock some of nature's greatest secrets. Scientists are studying the Coral Sea's unique biodiversity, looking for new compounds in marine organisms that could hold the key to developing new medicines and treatments for human diseases. The ocean is like a vast pharmacy, and the Coral Sea, with its incredible array of life, is a treasure trove of potential. And then there's the study of coral reefs themselves. These underwater cities are home to a dazzling array of life, and scientists are working to understand how these ecosystems function, how they're connected to the wider ocean, and how we can better protect them from the threats they face. Section 5. A Responsibility to Protect, ensuring the future of the Coral Sea for generations to come. Because here's the thing, mates. The Coral Sea, like many of our planet's most precious ecosystems, is facing some serious challenges. Climate change, pollution, and unsustainable fishing practices are all taking a toll on this fragile underwater world. Rising sea temperatures are causing coral bleaching, a phenomenon where corals expel the algae that live within their tissues, turning them white and vulnerable. Pollution from coastal development and agricultural runoff is smothering coral reefs and impacting water quality. And overfishing is disrupting the delicate balance of the ecosystem. But don't despair. We can all do our part to protect this incredible natural wonder. By supporting sustainable fishing practices, reducing our carbon footprint, and advocating for greater protection of the Coral Sea, we can help ensure that this underwater paradise continues to thrive for generations to come. Section 1. The Warming Tide, Climate Change and the Coral Sea. The Coral Sea's beauty is under threat from climate change. Rising temperatures stress coral, causing bleaching. Bleached coral expels algae, losing color and food. If temperatures stay high, coral dies. The entire reef ecosystem suffers. Section 2. A Sea of Troubles, Pollution's Impact on Paradise. But climate change isn't the only villain in this story, mates. Pollution is another major threat to the Coral Sea. Imagine this. Plastic bottles and bags drifting through the water, eventually breaking down into tiny microplastics that are ingested by marine life. It's a sad reality that's impacting our oceans worldwide. Then there's chemical pollution from agricultural runoff and industrial waste. Fertilizers, pesticides, and other nasty chemicals flow into rivers and eventually make their way to the Coral Sea, where they can poison marine life and disrupt the delicate balance of the ecosystem. And we can't forget about oil spills, those devastating events that can blanket entire sections of the ocean in a suffocating layer of crude oil, killing marine life and damaging sensitive habitats like mangroves and seagrass beds, which are crucial nursery grounds for many species. These pollutants, both visible and invisible, are slowly poisoning the Coral Sea, weakening its resilience and making it more vulnerable to other threats. Section 3. Empty nets and broken cycles, overfishing's toll. Now let's talk about overfishing, another major pressure on the Coral Sea. You see, when we take too many fish out of the ocean, faster than they can reproduce, we disrupt the natural balance of the ecosystem. It's like taking too many bricks out of a wall. Eventually, the whole thing starts to crumble. Overfishing can have cascading effects throughout the food web. For example, if we overfish sharks, which are apex predators at the top of the food chain, it can lead to an increase in their prey like rays. And these rays can then overgraze on shellfish, which are important for filtering water and maintaining healthy coral reefs. It's a domino effect, and it's not pretty. And it's not just about the fish themselves, mates. Destructive fishing practices like bottom trawling, which involves dragging heavy nets across the sea floor, can cause significant damage to coral reefs and other sensitive habitats. It's like bulldozing a forest to catch a few squirrels. Section 4. guardians of the reef conservation efforts and success stories. Don't lose hope just yet. There's still time to turn things around. Passionate people and organizations are working tirelessly to protect the Coral Sea. Marine protected areas like the Coral Sea Marine Park are success stories. These areas restrict fishing, allowing marine life to recover and thrive. Fantastic work is being done to restore damaged coral reefs. Scientists grow coral in nurseries and transplant it onto degraded reefs. Education inspires a new generation of ocean stewards. Our shared responsibility securing the future of the Coral Sea. The future of the Coral Sea rests in our hands. It's up to us to make sure this incredible natural wonder continues to thrive. Every little bit helps. We can all make a difference. Reduce your carbon footprint. Drive less, walk more. Support sustainable businesses. Choose sustainable seafood. Look for certifications like MSC. Support conservation organizations. Donate your time or money. Spread the word. Share on social media. Write to officials. Advocate for change. The Coral Sea is a vital ecosystem. Let's protect it together. Crikey, we've been on a wild journey today, exploring the wonders of the Coral Sea, a place teeming with life, bursting with color, and full of surprises. But as we've seen, this underwater paradise is facing some big challenges, from climate change to pollution to overfishing. These threats might seem overwhelming, but there's still hope. We have a responsibility, mates, to protect this incredible legacy. Now you might be thinking, Steve, I'm just one person. What can I really do to make a difference? Well, let me tell you, every little bit counts. Even the smallest actions can have a ripple effect, just like a single raindrop can contribute to a mighty river. Start by reducing your own impact on the environment. Choose reusable bags and water bottles, ditch the single-use plastics, and recycle everything you can. Those plastic straws might seem harmless, but they end up in our oceans, harming marine life and polluting our waterways. Think about your seafood choices. Support sustainable fishing practices by choosing seafood that's been caught or farmed responsibly. Look for certifications like the Marine Stewardship Council (MSC) label, which guarantees that the seafood you're buying comes from well-managed fisheries. And here's a fun one. Become a citizen scientist. Get involved in local beach cleanups, report any marine debris you see, and spread the word about the importance of ocean conservation. Every piece of plastic removed from our beaches and waterways is a victory for the Coral Sea. Protecting the Coral Sea isn't just the right thing to do, it's the smart thing to do. This natural wonder is an economic powerhouse, supporting tourism, fisheries, and countless other industries. By investing in its conservation, we're investing in our own future. Think about the Great Barrier Reef, a shining example of the economic benefits of a healthy marine ecosystem. It attracts millions of visitors each year, generating billions of dollars in revenue and supporting thousands of jobs in tourism, hospitality, and related industries. But it's not just about tourism, mates. The Coral Sea's rich fisheries provide food and livelihoods for communities along the Australian coast and beyond. By managing these fisheries sustainably, we can ensure that they continue to provide for generations to come. And let's not forget about the potential for new discoveries. The Coral Sea is a treasure trove of biodiversity, and scientists are only just beginning to unlock its secrets. Who knows what new medicines, technologies, or solutions to global challenges might be hidden within its depths? We need to spread the word about the Coral Sea, to share its beauty, its importance, and its plight with the world. Become ambassadors for this incredible ecosystem, voices for the voiceless creatures that depend on it. Talk to your families and friends. Share your passion for the Coral Sea. Tell them about the incredible creatures that live there, and explain why it's so important to protect it. Encourage them to make changes in their own lives, to reduce their impact on the environment, and support sustainable practices. Use your voice to advocate for change. Write to your elected officials, support organizations working to protect the Coral Sea, and speak out against policies that threaten its health. Remember, our leaders need to hear from us, the people, to know that we care about the future of our planet. And don't underestimate the power of social media. Share stunning photos of the Coral Sea, post articles about conservation efforts, and engage in conversations about ocean health. You never know who you might inspire with your passion and knowledge. The challenges facing the Coral Sea are significant, but they're not insurmountable. By working together, with passion, determination, and a shared love for our planet, we can create a brighter future for this underwater paradise. Imagine a future where climate change is no longer a threat, where pollution is a distant memory, and where sustainable fishing practices ensure that our oceans are teeming with life for generations to come. It's a future worth fighting for, a future where the Coral Sea continues to inspire wonder and awe in all who experience its magic. So, let's roll up our sleeves, dive in, and make a difference. Let's be the generation that turns the tide, that protects our oceans, and that ensures that the Coral Sea's legacy of wonder and beauty lives on. Crikey, what a legacy that would be.